This car is a hoot. All right, we'll get clear here and give it a little juice. Holy fellow! That thing's freaking awesome. Holy cow. Greetings, automotive enthusiasts. Today we have for you something really cool. This is a 2016 Mini Cooper, John Cooper Works. These first came out in 2016, and these are the fastest Mini ever built. Super cool car. This car here is a two-owner, and it shows no accidents. But this car has, been kind of modified, and it looks like it's been, driven and enjoyed pretty briskly, just a little wear and tear and dings and so on and so forth. So we'll kind of cover everything, but it is a good solid car. I've actually been driving this car. Absolutely love to drive it. Super comfortable, super powerful, like 228 horsepower stock and like 236 foot-pounds of torque, something like that. But I'll drop a picture of the dyno sheet in here, but I actually put this on the dyno the other day, and this thing is not stock. It put out almost 250 foot-pounds of torque. So I'll drop the sheet in here, and with the figure like the 15% calculation loss, it's actually over stock horsepower and torque. So really cool car, a lot of fun. This is the 6-speed manual, no sunroof. I mean, this is a really cool spec. When I looked these up, it seemed like most of them were like automatics and sunroof and stuff like that. So anyway, so we're gonna kind of show you this car. Like I said, it's not perfect, it's a good driver. So if you're looking for a mint condition one of these, this is not. If you want one at a great price, it's a lot of fun, this one is it. So looking at the hood here, so it looks to me like this hood has been repainted. Like I said, Carfax shows no accidents, but I do see little bits of specks in the paint, and you can just tell it's not quite the same finish. So right there along the side, and even looks like maybe they blended into the door. So not quite sure what happened there, but nonetheless, like I said, this is a good driver quality car. Little crack in the front impact strip there. Front end looks pretty good otherwise. What is this here? Nutmeg Maniacs, not sure what that is. John Cooper Works. We've got trim that's peeling. There's lots of little flaws and imperfections, but that actually makes this a great car, because you can go out, autocross it, have a blast, do whatever you want to do with this car without, worrying about it. But I mean, it is solid. Don't really see a little bit of a wave right here, a little bit of like somebody pushed their hand too hard closing the hood or something. Windshield is in good condition. Don't see any major flaws in the windshield. The tires are brand new. These are one of my favorite tires. This is the Altareza SVA1, and I kind of call it, this is kind of like my poor man's Michelin Pilot Sport. It is like a 320 tread wear. I wanted to put a good tire on this car, and we actually went one size wider. It was only like 205s, I think, but it just needed more rubber. These rims are actually really wide, and look at those massive brakes. But yeah, 205 on this rim was just, stretching it. So we went with a 215, and I think it's perfect for this tire and this car. This car does have coil-over struts on it, and which is nice because you can adjust the ride height. I think we have it looking perfect right now. When it came in, it was a little bit lower. Raised it like I think 2 turns in the front and 3 turns in the rear. It was a little bit too low, but anyhow, just been serviced. Johnny, the Car Ninja, just did an oil change on it. The AC doesn't work right now. We just ordered in a compressor for it, so that will be fixed and working. The radio display screen doesn't work, and so we ordered one of those in, getting that changed. So like I said, just some stuff. There's some flaws in the paint right there. Looking around the car here, but there's no hail or anything. The roof is nice and clean. Windows are tinted out pretty dark. Really cool too. This thing has a race mode. You push a button in the dash and you double tap it, and it says race mode, and then the exhaust does an open cutout exhaust. Sounds really good. You get all those pops and cracks and burbles, and it is so cool. So it looks like somebody has kind of tinted the taillights a little bit. You can see where somebody's kind of tinted them a little bit. Looks pretty cool. And as you can see all the way around the car, a little bit of red flaking on the trim. Just used car stuff. Hopefully we don't have too much wind. I haven't done one outside in a while, but it's such a nice day and the wind's not too bad. So I thought, hey, let's do one out here. Cool little carbon fiber air intake. All right, let's take a look at the inside here. The inside is in good condition. Door panels are pretty nice. Seats are in good condition. Just ever so you can see a little bit of wear in the stitching, but very good. Threshold moldings, got some paint worn off there. So, take a peek in the back seat here. Back seat is nice condition. Kind of slide in here. So here is the little button there. It says race mode or track mode. Very cool. They had something here. Don't know what that is. That's aftermarket, I'm gonna say, and it doesn't work. This car does have I'm pretty sure it's got navigation and everything. It does have the high-end Harman Kardon system. And we've got the carbon fiber trim. And we got ignition switched on here. So 89,299 on the miles. I'm gonna go ahead and fire it up here. Might as well, as it looks in this thing. Man, this thing sounds super cool. So you just go right here and you double tap. Okay. And it'll light up at you. And then did you hear that? You hear it switch over and go boom. I think that's factory. I mean, I'm not 100% sure because the exhaust tips are factory. This little gate podge up here, again, I think it's factory, but nothing works on it. I don't know why. And the lens is missing out of this one and it's kind of broken. So a little bit of an issue there. This thing has a killer sound system in it. We got to get like I said, we got the display on order there. But really killer sound system with a built-in sub that absolutely rocks.
4 wheels and a steering.
Let's see if I can get some.
Rocks. Wall Street.
You can't see. You got to fish along here. Anyway, really cool there. These are really cool. Got automatic dual zone climate control. Got our heated seats. Or not, I'm pretty sure. Traction control, automatic start stop. Sport mode right there. Maybe it doesn't have heated seats. I think it might go there, so misspoke right there. John Cooper Works, cruise control, radio controls, all that cool stuff. Little overhead console. Got all kinds of cool little toggles and switches and everything up there. Headliner is nice condition. Like I said, I really kind of like the no sunroof. Let's go and check out the other side. But yeah, here's the exhaust here. That sounds awesome. I'll shut it down. Love that sound. Go over here in the back. Seats fold down. Gives you quite a bit of space back here. Plenty of room here. Here's the exhaust, little John Cooper Works logos there. I like the little wing here. Really cool looking. Gas cap. Here is the right door panel. Passenger seat. A little bit of wear in the stitching there, but Seat's in really good shape otherwise. All right, let's pop underneath the hood here. All right, we got the hood popped here, so we got a little cold air intake set up here, a little power module. Dusty, we haven't cleaned under the hood or anything, so it's kind of dusty, but like I said, I've been driving this thing. I live on a dirt road, so it gets a little bit dusty. So here's their, original hood. So I don't think there's been any damage. I don't know why it got some paint on it. Hard to say exactly. Headlights are in good shape. Got the Xenon headlights. So little strut tower bar. This thing handles amazing. You just don't even slow down for the corners. You just turn in. It's so much fun. Well, we've been talking about driving it, so let's go ahead and actually jump in and take it for a spin. All right, we're strapped into the Mini Cooper. I call this the Super Cooper. So got the traction control off. That is object number one. Got the race mode set and got it on sport mode. So we got all of our systems in order for fun. So here we go. Let's take a spin and see how it drives. This car is a hoot. All right, we'll get clear here and give it a little juice. Holy fellow! That thing's freaking awesome! Holy cow! There we go. This thing's really cool too. It has rev matching. So like I'm in third gear right now. I think you'll probably be able to hear it too. So I'm in third gear, about 3,000 RPM. So we'll go down to, like we're coming into a turn, right? So we'll come down into second gear to make the turn. This is so cool. Suspension is really, really good on this car. When I bought this car, it was really low, and I was kind of afraid that they had just ruined the suspension, like cut the coils or some hack job on it. Really happy to find out they actually put coilover struts on it. So, really, the ride height doesn't change the ride comfort. It just changes the level of the height of the car. So yeah, so you can basically put this thing wherever you want it and you still get the same ride, and the ride is firm but not harsh. Really, it's kind of perfect, honestly. Brakes are fantastic. It has huge Brembo brakes. Clutch is great. Transmission, engine, I mean, really, just the cosmetics on this car, is with the paint issues and the wear and tear and just some of that stuff. That's really the only thing you kind of fault about the car, but mechanically, man, it's really good. We have a few things to fix. Like I said, we got an AC compressor, Car Ninja, Johnny over at German Motor Works is going to get that on for us and swap out the radio display there so we can see what we're tuning our radio into. But what's amazing, like I said, is we put this little guy on the dyno, and we went over to BG, and they've been dynoing some of our cars for, just a little series that they're going to do where they're going to, kind of show cool cars on the dyno. And so I wanted to throw this up there, and this thing, almost everything on the dyno was like below its numbers, but this thing was an overachiever. It put out, with calculation, an over about 250 foot-pounds of torque. So let's run here a little bit. Man, this car is fun. It is absolute. The seats are super comfortable. It's got these special John Cooper Works seats in it. This road's really bad, and it's not even like bugging me at all. I'll make a little left-hand turn here, a little rev match, and just throw it in. Oh, no outlet. Oh man, here we go. Oh man, I'd love to autocross this car, or even better yet, track it. This would be a blast to put on a track. God, just the low end torque. Usually these cars like this, you gotta wind them out, and they don't really, like, this is one of those cars I can be cruising along in fifth gear and put the throttle down and it just accelerates like the massive torque of a big motor. which is not, which is kind of surprising, not what you get out of these little cars. But this is a 2-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder, so and it's just a blast. So there's kind of the ins and outs of this little guy here. Super fun car, nice driver, and we'll have it ready to go. I hope that sound comes through, just in the pops and the burbles. But it's just going to be a fun car, and it'll be reasonably priced. Just priced accordingly to the condition of the car. So this is going to make somebody a fantastic car. I've already put, I've put several hundred miles on it or more myself, and it's just been flawless. So excited to get it all sorted out, and eventually I'll have to relinquish the keys to it and put it on the lot. Right now this thing is mostly at my house, but here we go again. Man, that is so sweet. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm rambling now. So hey, we appreciate you riding along with us. Look us up, EuroAsianAuto.com, EuroAsian Auto on Facebook. Like and subscribe, we really appreciate that. Hit that notifications button, and that way, when we get a new car in, you'll be notified, because you never know when we might have your next dream car. Have a great day, and happy motoring.